please like and subscribe, and feel free to leave a comment. I read all of the comments. And now, let's get on with the show. When last we left our intrepid adventurers, in Sylvia's rest, Kebridane nods at what Scala just said. He says that he couldn't kill her or anybody. He says that Madrigar understood that, but they both pretended that he could. He thinks that Madrigar wanted a sort of safety valve and some time to study Scala before she became a thrall of Dystaria. He stands and says that he's just tired of it. He's tired of this whole place. It seems woven together with plots and counterplots, and he says he just refuses to continue with that game. He said it was never his game. He proclaims himself a wizard, and a wizard should be above all of those things. His housekeeper quietly brings a traveling pack from the other room. Scala mentions that it looks like he's leaving, and maybe she could go as well? The wizard says no. He says he's leaving the world permanently, and she cannot follow. The curse would destroy her if she entered the gate. Or worse. Scala winces and says it looks like she's doomed then. Kebridane shakes his head. He says there's a place where she might find help. He absent-mindedly sits back down and begins to tell her of his plan. Meanwhile, in the dungeon known as the Blister near Mountain Vale, the door opens and a bunch of creatures wearing ragged clothes fills the room. Kimmy goes down, paralyzed by a creature's touch, and Brock goes over and stands above her to rescue her. Mercy uses the power of the goddess Chaldicea. He calls on her name, and many of the creatures run away. A few fall to ashes on the ground. Finn and Kevin face off against a large creature. Finn is touched by the creature and feels unlife enter his body. He goes down unconscious, and Kevin strikes the thing with a bolt of power. Then Marcus steps in, and the creature falls down dead again. They take a few moments to bandage their wounds. Kimmy is freed from the paralysis, and Mercy touches Finn, but cannot remove the undead energy that courses through him. They gather up their belongings and continue on through the door. Here, they enter a small temporal gate and are teleported to the gate room, where there is a collection of 6 gates to other places. There's also a physical connecting tunnel, and suddenly a yellow cloud comes coursing out of it. It washes over Kimmy. She grabs her throat, but she's choking. Garu steps forward and uses some elvish magic to try to keep the gas out, but it boils past his arcane defenses and hits Finn, who then goes down as well, poisoned. The rest of the party backs up and watches as the gas dissipates, and then suddenly a horde of sheesh erupt from the tunnel. Paladin Marcus makes short work of the creatures, when suddenly another wave comes out, and the party is fighting its way towards the way they came in. Arrows fly from Garu, and some of the beasts go down, and then 2 large man-sheesh run out of the door and attack. There's a groaning noise, and out of the tunnel comes the largest granshish anybody has ever seen. It fills the chamber. Jogvok Mercy steps forward and is put down. Brock fights one of the larger manshishas, while Kevin and Garu take the other. Paladin Marcus steps up and surveys the giant one, and they fight. Brock and the Shish trade blows, but no matter how fast the monk is, he doesn't seem to be able to score a good hit on the beast. Kevin and Garu are punched back into the hall. Both are bloodied and near death, and the monster just seems as strong as ever. It seems unkillable.